Hey guys, if you clicked on this video, you know what's good for you. Tell all your friends, phone them right now, text them and Snapchat them that you're watching the best thing on the internet. This is Levi, I'm from Shred Shop, and you found yourself on a review of the Powell Flight deck. Lighter than anything, as light as a pair of socks. Plus they won't even break, not even that at all. If any of you guys watch hockey, you know that Don Cherry refers to young men that he likes that are from Canada as good Canadian boys. That's how we feel about Scott Decenzo. So that's why I wanted to support local, support where you're from, because the United States is second to us in many ways, as you all know. Also comment below on how you feel about that comment. So here's the thing, when you look at these boards, these Powell Flight boards, they may look like regular boards, but when you get into it, they're not. They are made with maple and epoxy glue like most boards are, but they're reinforced with fiberglass on the top sheet there. And you'll notice when you watch their videos and when you get into it that they are crazy durable, crazy light, and they claim they are as thin as your phone. They're actually thinner than a 7-ply board. So in addition to the thinness and how thin the board is, they say depending on the size, the boards are 5 to 10% lighter than a regular 7-ply wood deck. And I just want to point out personally, I love the shape. It's a pointier nose and tail on this specific board. And it's kind of sassy. Makes me want to try to relearn kickflips, which I never knew how to do. Okay, so here's the thing. On a 7-ply maple deck, which is what most people are riding, because that's the good boards that are out there, they take about 70 pounds to break the tail. You can check a video out where they break the tail. And on these ones, where they have the fiberglass reinforcement on the top sheet, it said it took 150 pounds to break the tail. So people are finding they last way longer, they're crazy stronger, and for big old fat guys like me, who are coming up on 30, which I know is embarrassing and still can't kickflip, we probably won't be able to break a board because I can barely go higher than this. But if you try to drop in off your roof, or you try to do that huge double set like that really tubby round guy tried to in that one footage, you probably still won't break this tail on the Powell Flight. It's harder. So one of the things that I'll say that I am personally thankful for is the graphics have gotten drastically better since the first drop of the Powell Flight decks. See this logo right here that looks like a flying phoenix that is tattooed tribally on every rig pig in our province? That used to be across the whole board. And now they've made pro models and they're hyping up the good people like Scott Decenzo, and they're not worried about Phoenix full graphic, full print. So one thing you'll notice about this board is the price. A regular board in Canada is around $80, and on this board it is $117. So it's a little bit more, but they're claiming it lasts 2 to 3 times as long. Okay, one of the last things that we will note is, yes, they do still razor tail, but from the stuff we've read all over the internet, is they don't really chip, which is kind of sick. So you're not going to get that messed up grip on top screwing you up when you're doing flip tricks, but still does razor tail. So if that trips you out, don't buy this deck. But if you're a big tubby guy like me and you want something to last longer without putting steel stringers on the bottom like Riley Sykes does on his board, just grab one of these with the fiberglass and then try to focus your board. My name is Levi. I've grown moobs over the last few months, and you were watching Shred's reviews. Check us out, shredskateshop.com. Buy all our stuff and watch all our videos, or die. Bye. Here's the thing. Do you get hard for skateboarding? I'm hyped.
From the top, you actually really like the shape and the concave and all that stuff on it.
My wood is hard. Try to break your wood. It takes nothing at all. Try to break my wood. It takes 150 pounds to break the tail.
Yeah, we can talk about that. So
I already talked about it right there. He's saying it.